Hello, welcome back. This is Ias and you are watching the beginning of a new Rimworld colony. This time we are going to be exploring the Odyssey DLC. It has released now. I have even played a little bit with it, just a tiny bit. Nothing more than a couple of attempts at a new colony. So, new colony, let's go with Naked Brutality. Let's go with Randy Random on commitment mode. Custom, we're gonna put the threat scale to 500% and the anomaly settings to ambient horror and make it ultra rare. We're gonna bring it down to 5%. It's not that we don't want to see it, it's that we want it to be super valuable. Maybe if I can. Alright, there we go. Done, and nothing else we need to change. So next we want the full world, we want the biggest map, we want to randomize the seed to pepper, and here we go. These are my mods. Hugslib and Harmony make the other ones work. Then we have Smart Speed to go to ×4 speed, and we have the amazing P music with the great soundtracks we will be hearing throughout the game. Rimhud allow tool, dubcement menus, and dubcement minimap are quality of life mods. And then we have Random Plus to allow us to much faster get a decent pawn when we are creating our initial pawn. And then we have the character editor to change their appearance. Very light mod pool, but very powerful in terms of quality of life. The way I like to play the game is having my initial pawn survive to the end of the colony. Basically, the colony is alive as long as that pawn is alive. We are following that pawn and its adventures. And I'm going to say it because I've had the choice before. If we establish somewhere and it's early in the game and we can't deal with whatever is coming at us, that initial pawn will peace out, abandon the colony, run away and survive. Maybe. Depends on how attached I am to the other pawns. Alright, we're gonna go with this. We're gonna load an ideal legend which is called Survivors. Very simple. And we're gonna filter for tough. That is the one trait that we always want. This pawn is going to be with us for the whole run, and we don't want it getting randomly one shot, so we try to avoid it as much as we can. So we're gonna filter for relatively young to middle-aged pawns, and we're gonna go with that. 10,000 rolls until you find one. Go. Nimble, tough, staggeringly ugly. So I'm looking for, oh fuck, my two favorite traits with one of my most hated traits. So we're looking for tough. We're looking for a really strong pawn. It doesn't have to be broken, like I got great memory tough jogger this one time, but it has to be tough, a good trait, and hopefully nothing too bad. No, it was tough jogger iron weld, what I got on one of the runs that failed. Man, she was so good. Oh right, I should add to the filters incapable of none. This isn't too bad, is it? I'm sure we can do better. Quick sleepers, pretty good. Mm. Fast learner, pretty tough. Okay, I will take that. Pretty is negative. Just pretty is a negative trait. It makes people keep hitting on them. It makes them cheat. It makes drama and jealousy and rejections. It's a negative trait. I'm even wondering if I want that. Fine, it will be good for recruitment purposes, I think. Let's edit Richard into something like that. There we go, Richard. And we're gonna change that. And we're gonna change that and get rid of that beard. Head. And hair, we want different hairstyle. Oh, what is that? Curly? I think we go with cute. Cute. There we go. In the end, I always end up defaulting to the same. I think I like that. Sara! Sara! Here we go. Sara Rose. That's it. Oh, I didn't even look at this. She's good at medical and animals and intellectual and social. Alright, she's gonna be great. We're gonna save her in our good pawns. Where is it? Alright, close this. There's a way to save. There it is. Save a pawn to slot 2. And here we go. Sara's adventures begin. So, it was supposed to be a minor surgery, just an hour under anesthetic. You felt totally safe. Now you've awoken inside a drop pod, punching through the atmosphere of a distant Rimworld. Aside from a slick, mysterious goo all over your body, you are totally naked. With no preparation, no supplies, and no tools, can you survive? Rose? Who is Rose? We decided on Sara. It's her preferred name. First of all, terrain affordance. There we go. Second of all, fertility. There we go. Okay, pretty much given to us on a platter. We have shelter, we have fertile soil. I think this is one of the easiest biomes to play in. So we should be fine. Normally I caravan a lot at the beginning of the game, get to know the world a little bit, have some adventures, but I think we are set. There should be no monolith. That is great. We're not going to be playing with water a lot, it seems. Those are puddles, not real water. We have a bed already. Alright, this is nice. Ancient bed. Do we have ancient dangers though? I am not seeing them. Not even a tiny one? Okay. Fine. Alright, Sarah. Here's what we're gonna do. How's your construction? 0. Fantastic. Plants 2. Alright. So, what is the predator in the area? Wow. Really? No, there's no way. Okay, a fox. Do you have crafting, Sarah? You don't have crafting. Alright. Okay, this will be tougher than I thought. I mean, I thought it was gonna be relatively easy in terms of her traits, but okay, she starts from 0 on many of the key aspects to survival. Cooking, construction, plants are at 2, crafting is at 0, artistic we don't care. So, okay, there's some things to take into account. Let's harvest all the fully grown trees in the area. No, first let's go one by one. Let's grow. There, some rice. Let's grow some corn for later. Alright, and that's it. Start on the rice. Meanwhile, we're gonna plan the building, which will probably be something like this. Big room. How big is this? 13. So that is 2 more than I normally build. So we're gonna need a pillar, I think. She's a fast learner, isn't she? Yeah. Great. She will be great. Alright. So you're done with that. Can you craft? No. Alright. We need to do the other part, which was harvesting the trees over here. No, no, no. Get that construction up. We can claim one of these. Oh, it's only deconstruct. You can't re... Okay. You can't reinstall them. Any tables in the area? No small tables? No. Right, she is hungry, of course. Maybe if I don't forget to give her food. She will not die. Temperature, production. Put it there. Alright, and you're gonna eat that raw? Yes, you are. Okay. Ambrosia. Damn. Alright, we want some furniture there, and we want a bed as well. We want to close this thing up as soon as we can. Alright, let's see. How are we going to do this? I want to reduce the size of this, or at least split it down the center into 2 rooms. We could do this. Yeah, we could do that. Alright, we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna do some doors here, 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 here. And here. Right? Is that right? Yeah. Alright, she can sleep on her bed. So anything goes in this run. We're gonna use anomaly stuff. We're gonna use ideology stuff. We're gonna use royalty. Of course, we're gonna use biotech stuff. Anything goes to make Sara stronger. Yeah. Harvest botched. Not good. Sara, not good. I need you to survive until the rice comes through. And I need you to cook that. Oh shit. Okay, we need to make 2 more meals. Fast. Food poisoning is dangerous when you can't eat, right? Because you get incapacitated by the pain, and then you get incapacitated by the malnutrition. Those are the dangerous aspects of it. As long as you can eat and avoid the malnutrition, you should be fine. Alright, now we want her to chop down some trees. We need to close this up so the animals will not eat our food. And we want her to eat, actually. We want her to eat now, before it gets too low. You don't want her yeah, exactly. You don't want her throwing up mid-eating and then getting extreme food poisoning and falling down. Puke. Psychic drone. Alright, we got rid of that. Alright, good job. Good job, Sara. Compacted machinery, that's good. Where is it? Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's a lot of heal root. Alright. Alright, I need you to eat this. We made it, we made it. Can we build all of this, please? Can you chop down all those trees we spoke about? Alright, she's sleeping. So for this ambrosia zone, we're gonna make a growing zone that covers it all. And then we're gonna say, do not sow. This is gonna make Sara go ahead and harvest all the fruits whenever they are ready without substituting this whole area with potatoes. Potatoes. Alright, any second, Sara. And we're gonna put the horseshoe pin away from the rice field. I think I'm gonna change this. Alright, these we're gonna set to 2. Planting is a 1, construction is a 1. Actually, construction is a 2, growing is a 1. Alright. Where are you? Oh, okay. Yep, didn't think about that. Can you bring this back? Right, my bad. Sorry. I'm playing like a total noob. Let's talk with them, see if they have anything. Nope. They don't want anything of ours. We need food for Sara. Alright. Whew. Oh, it's deep enough for you to swim in? Oh, look at her. Someone wants to join Medorovon. So my rule is, when you accept children in the colony, you want them to be as young as possible because you want to have control over what they learn and how much they learn and play. And this is pretty much an adult already. We don't know what traits they have. Oh, what are you doing? No. No. Alright. She's cooking. If she could cut plants and build. There we go. Construction botched. We're gonna get a lot of those. Who are you? Visitors? Oh, hi. Too soon? Alright, we need you to make a bed at some point. I really want you to construct all of this first, though. Gonna have to force her to do this today. Let's make Sara a bed. A poor bed. Oh shit, she got sick again. Fuck. Alright, Sara, I'm sorry, but I need you to make another meal then. Dirty cooking area. Yeah, we should clean the floor from vomit. Yep, we should. Puke. Alright, clean it all. Come on. There we go. Clean it all. Cook. And we can make another meal, hopefully. Alright, leave that there. Harvest this. Then you can sleep. She's not feeling too good. Cook. Actually, eat the meal. Then cook. Oh, she is so sick of this. The fire goes out. Poor Sara. Come on, Sara, you can do it. Oh my god, poor Sara. Sara, come on. I mean, there's no problem if she eats it raw, but I would like to try to avoid that. Yeah, major break risk. Yeah, hold on. Don't puke. There we go. Go sleep. You better not eat that. And we get rain. Oh, okay, she will make it through this. We can take that at any point. Another ambrosia sprout. First one hasn't even grown. Alright. We're gonna do this properly now. There we go. Is that all of them? I think it is. Oh, Sara still has food poisoning. Alright, Sara. You need food. Alright, there's one. Can we make 2 of them? Oh my god. Alright, she's recovering now, and she got the second one off. Alright, can we... There we go, one more. Can we get this going? We don't really want to be in an open space for too long. We've had several food poisonings. Understandable, but still we need to make progress before the first raid, which is normally 3 days in, more or less. Alright. And we need more of wood. Alright, there we go. And after that, I want you to work on this. Gonna have to micromanage her for a while. We need a roof. We need traps. She's going swimming, alright, fine. We better not get raided. No, 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 no. Come on, finish this. One more. Oh, we need more wood. Well. Fire's going out because of the rain. There we go. I'm sorry, I really want you to build a trap. Since you can't make a bow. Just one. Just make one and you can go to sleep. And a door, of course. A door. We need the door. There we go. Whew. Safety, finally. 3 days in. Alright, so what's up next? Resew this, sew this, level up crafting, build a roof. Yeah. No, we don't do that here. That's not a good spot. Alright, cancel this. Change of plans. We're gonna need much more wood. First, let's resew this. Stockpile here. Chunks. We're gonna build a roof 3 tiles wide because we have traps outside. Fire can jump 2 tiles. So if there's fire here, it can jump here and here. It can't reach this, right? So we build a roof 3 tiles wide. That will prevent any grass growing under it, and that will protect our traps from any fire that may spread. Also our walls. We are planting corn because it is the highest producing crop in fertile soil. And we are planting rice because it only takes 3 days to grow. Those are the reasons for that. That exotic goods trader will want nothing from us. We need to remove the chunks because they impede the path over the traps, right? If there's a raider here, it might go around it. Probably not, but still. First the door, please. First the door, first the door, first the door. Thank you. If the ambrosia was ready, we could sell it to them, but I don't think it will be. There isn't anything we really desperately want from them, to be honest. While talking, Sara learned of a new quest, a cache of fortune. There may be an unknown threat. Oh, that cooking book would help us, actually. That cooking book would be great. But it's out of our ability to get right now. Okay, we need a lot of wood. We're gonna make a mini kill box, one of those corridors of death, and we're gonna improve our furniture. Well, improve, that's easy, right? We're also gonna be crafting mace clubs to increase our crafting ability. Another ambrosia sprout. Alright. Fine. Okay. How are you dealing in terms of food? Doing? We should probably expand this one. Or actually not expand, just have another one. Whoa. Or maybe not. Just a little bit more. Where is she going? What are you doing? Oh. Yoink. Oh, she made it. She has the herbal medicine. Good job. Ah, we have ambrosia now. We're gonna change drug policies to... There we go. Ambrosia for addictions. There we go. Is this one not ready? Harvest these ones as well. Don't make another trip for that. Yeah, there we go. Affected by heat stroke. Are you gonna eat all of that? No, good. So we are going to build a butcher spot right here to forever. And we're gonna butcher that guinea pig. Yoink. Alright, how is that heat stroke doing? 6.8. Stuck there. Good. This is bothering me. Let's get rid of it. It's very down the list of priorities, but getting rid of all of these chunks might prevent enemies taking cover behind them and shooting at us further later. Nice. No, 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 we don't do that. We don't do that here. Okay, so we have a manhunter pack. Now, the problem is we don't have anything to do inside. Alright, they will probably step on the traps. I should build a research table just to have something to do indoors. Let's get the areas ready for corpse disposal. We're gonna store them around this geothermal for now. Clear all except animal corpses. This is for humans, any. And we're gonna build an animal corpse disposal area nearby. Clear all and allow animal corpses. Only rotten. Whoops. There we go. And we can come out now. I'm so sad the porcupines give light leather and not some cool spiky leather. Okay, we have construction level 4 now. A grey pall. Should I be concerned about side stealers? Fuck, I don't know. Are you good at melee? No, you're toast. If you need to get into melee, you are dead. Well, we will see what happens. Really? You didn't finish that? Alright. It looks smaller. I would expect it to... Oh, horses. We could tame one. Right, I didn't introduce this. So our ideology is very simple. We are called the survivors and we are loyalists. Us before the others. We will eventually change it into something like what is it called? Transhumanist? Yeah. All this. Let's claim everything again, just in case. We're gonna need so much wood. Are you serious? A transport pod crash. Skoog. Pyromaniac greedy. We found the ancient mech. At some point we might become a mechanitor. Okay. Saving JC. So we're gonna move this away from the entrance to that. We're gonna put it over here instead. And we are gonna make a wooden shelf for this. Actually cancel that. Okay, what do we want to research first? I'm very partial to Psychite T. Smithing or pemmican, I think it's those three. I think we're gonna go with this. We're gonna do a hauling pass. What do you want? 4 herbal medicine. Alright, we can give you that. Oh, there's Polo. Hi, Polo. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, we can give you that. A masterwork harp. Okay, so time to get to work on our furniture and these. We're gonna be making these until we can craft a short bow. No, 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 no. What's going on here? There we go. We're gonna ignore this guy. Actually, no, we're gonna reject him while the bulk goods traders are here. What's going on here? What happened? Bro, what? Oh, you fought with your friend and they just left you here? No. Okay, fine. Oh, hey, the bow I needed. And we are gonna open this over here, and that's it. And haul all of this as well. No medicine. Okay, goodbye. And I think that's gonna be it for this first episode. As Sarah goes to sleep, thank you for watching it. Oh my gosh, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, as always, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!